Now, in the InDesign beginning tutorial, I talked about master pages. I'll just do a quick recap here. Hopefully you're familiar with them. And basically a master page is a page where you put items that you want repeated on multiple pages. You want to go to a master page, there's a couple of ways to get there. One is come down to the bottom here where you have the page numbering and go to master. It's called a master, this one here. Or alternatively, from your pages panel, you can come up here and simply double click on the master like that. That's sometimes easier in a long document where you may have to scroll down quite a bit here. I've only got 10 pages here, so it's not too bad one way or the other. Now, everything here on this master page gets repeated on pages I apply it to. So if I go up, let's say to spread 2 or 3 here, and you can see that I cannot click on any of these items that are on the master page. If I go into preview mode, or normal mode should I say, then when you zoom in here, you can see that items on the master page are identified by a dotted frame as opposed to the solid frame for items on this page. As I said, I can't select them. However, I can remove them from the master page, or release them would be a better word, by holding down Command Shift or Control Shift and clicking on the item. Notice how it doesn't have a dotted frame now. It actually has a solid frame, so it's separated from any control on the master page. I'm going to undo that because I do want this locked there. So that's just a quick recap. We've got the page numbering. It's on the master page. That's a sensible place to put it. I have got these numbers rather large here just for the purposes of this tutorial so that you can see the different pages we're on as we move from one to the other. So now that we have recapped the master pages, we'll take a look at some of the more advanced features by looking at multiple master pages. Let me just center the spread on the page. Command Shift 0 or Command Option 0 or Control Alt 0. That's the way to do it. And we'll just take a look at this Pepper's Catering menu here. It starts off with a couple of appetizers. Double click here. It goes down to entrees, more entrees, and it finishes with an entree, a dessert, and coffee drinks, which we'll consider a dessert. So we're going to use this as an example. What we're going to do is create different master pages so that we can apply easily recognizable items on it that will differentiate the different menu items here. So I'm just going to go over to my master pages. I'm going to double click on it here. Just scroll over so that you can see both of them. Now it's important you select both of them because there's a left hand one and a right hand one. They are different in this case because it's a spread. I'll hold down the shift and click on this one. I'm going to make this window a little bit bigger just by moving it down like that. And one of the simplest ways to duplicate a master is just drag it down here like this onto the new master like this, like that. If I just came down and clicked new masters, I would just come in with a individual page. I don't want that, so I'll undo that one. So by duplicating it, I have all the items that were on the original master. It gives it the name automatically B master. It'll just go A, B, C, D, E. It's something you can actually change, but we'll look at that in the next movie. Anyway, for this one here, what I'm going to do is I'm just going to choose the sidebars here. I'll hold down the shift key and select both of them, come over, and I'm going to make this one red. Like that. I'll make it the red we have from our color palette. And I'm going to apply these to the entrees. So let me come up here. So then I'll scroll down. The first 2 items were appetizers, so we'll leave those with a black sidebar. And then we can come down and apply these sidebars to these pages. So I'll just drag the left icon on this one, the right icon on this one. Let me zoom out a little bit here, go to 50% so that you can see both spreads at the same time a little better like that. So now these are clearly identified. We'll come over and do the same here. You can apply the left and the right separately like that, or you can actually hold down both of them like this and just drag them onto the spread. It works the same way. So if they're both selected, just hold down the shift key to select the other one. Coming down here, we'll select this one, and in this case I just want the right hand master But as I have both selected, I only dragged this one on here and it turned red. Now I want another color for dessert. So I'll just go up here, double click here, select both of them again, drag them down, and then I'll have the Seamaster. So I'll select this one and this one, come over, drag down here, and let's make this one green, olive green like that. Go back to our pages, go to spread 8 and 9, and this is a right hand page, so I'll just drag the right hand one onto it and the left hand page for the final page, and there we have it separated. Now obviously I could go in to this menu here, or this master should I say, and perhaps do desserts like this, and I'll select it, choose the font that we've been using here, Cochin. Where is it? There we go. And we'll choose bold italic, and we'll make it, let's say 18 points, so that we'll make it even bigger just so that we can actually see it on the page. 24 points like that, and we can put desserts maybe down here at the bottom. Hold down Command Option or Control Alt Shift to put it on the other side, and right justify it, Command Shift R for right. There we go. So we've got desserts there. Now when we come back to page 8 and 9, you can see that that's in there and this is in here. So obviously we'd want to go through to the individual masters and customize them for whatever section we needed here. And that's multiple master pages. You can have as many of these as you want, and as I said, they're probably better for long documents and shorter documents. Now in the next movie we'll get into some even better ways of creating your master documents.